We're here with one of our local experts. It's Dr. O from drochyro.com. It's Vitality Healthcare, but as far as the internet purposes, if you go to drochyro.com, you're going to find Dr. O here. Vitality Healthcare, integrated medical and natural healing. What does that mean?
Yeah. What that means is that we've tried to integrate the best of both worlds. Mm-hmm. We have natural medicine, many different types of natural medicine, and we have conventional medicine, so that way when we integrate those together, we really get the most coverage, comprehensive coverage for our patients.
Well, it seems like for people who are geared to thinking more towards traditional medicine, this would make them feel more comfortable. But at the same time, the natural part of it also is something that needs to be dealt with.
Absolutely. And that's our philosophy is if we need to implement a conventional approach, we'll do it. But we'll always focus on going after the underlying reasons, the root causes of why we need to use that conventional approach. And when we work at that level, at the root cause, that natural medicine oftentimes does a great job of being a solution.
Pretty much everybody knows somebody that's been to a doctor. They don't feel well. They don't know exactly what it is. They've been to 2 or 3 people getting various opinions. You can help out with that possibly.
Yeah, we do functional medicine testing. We do natural medicine testing. We really look for those factors that sometimes are even addressed. And when we go after those factors, those triggers, those things that start inflammatory processes in the body, and we put those out, that inflammation, when we find a solution to that inflammation, extinguish it, the body can heal oftentimes for the first time in decades.
And then people can feel better.
They will feel better.
Tell me about these wellness seminars that you do every other Thursday.
Yeah. Well, the wellness seminars are basically a seminar to educate our population about why we get sick. I've spent over 20 years trying to figure this out, trying to figure out what made me sick and how come I have to do it.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. But I've been using these approaches since I was 20. And I really do credit these approaches with saving my life and making the difference.
Now, when you say saving your life, you actually have an interesting story.
I have a bit of a story.
You're living it. I mean, it's not just talking the talk. You're walking the walk.
Not only did I study it, but I actually implemented and participated in these technologies and these approaches that I talk about so much. When I was 12, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Mm-hmm. That was a pretty big deal.
Oh, very much so.
Absolutely. And of course, I took care of myself, but I noticed that I was still, every year I'd have another symptom and I'd get another medication and I'd get a stronger medication. And then finally, when I was 20, I actually had open heart surgery. Yeah.
Wow.
That was significant too. But those were supposed to be solutions, and they were solutions for some things. But a lot of the other things, the headaches, the fatigue, the digestive issues, mood, all these other things that seem to plague our society, I had those, and there weren't any solutions for those issues. Mm-hmm. And so after I had my open heart surgery, I said, I'm going to figure this out. I'm not going to live the rest of my life on more medication and being sick. And so I started my journey, and I went to Brazil and studied natural healing in Brazil. I went to India, and I studied Ayurvedic medicine in India. And I even went to, while I was getting my pre-med degree at Western Michigan, my summers were spent at one of the top cancer clinics in the world in Mexico.
You are the most interesting doctor in the world.
Well, I wanted to be healthy. I was motivated.
No doubt. What I'm getting from you, the human body, in a sense, is almost like a puzzle.
Yes.
And getting every tool you can at your disposal is just another way of figuring out the puzzle and what isn't working right.
Wow, that's a great way to put it. What I tell my patients is, if you have 5 nails on the bottom of your foot and you only take out 1 nail, does it still hurt when you walk? We go after all the nails. You have to if you want to be healthy.
Oh, so it's Vitality Healthcare. If people are on the internet, they just want to take a look before they call or something, it's drochyro.com.
Yes.
And then every other Thursday at Vitality Healthcare, you do these seminars.
We do the seminars, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
If you have any more questions, again, it's drochyro.com at Vitality Healthcare.